This video is on a trip to Green Island from Cairns. We went on the reef rocket, which takes approximately 45 minutes to get there. It's called the half-day tour, which takes approximately 3 hours 45 minutes there and back. The cost of the trip in 2022 was $105 per adult, which includes snorkelling gear or your glass bottom boat tour. We took the glass bottom boat tour. Just arrived over at Green Island. After arriving on the island, we sat down to have a cuppa, and these banded rails came around and looking for food.
They're very tame.
All they're after is food from us.
That's exactly right, yeah.
They're so cute, eh?
They're gone under it for protection. Well. After a cuppa and a quick walk through the town and to the beach, it was time to head back to get onto the glass bottom boat.
Now we do have two types of coral here on the Great Barrier Reef. We have a hard coral and a soft coral. Now the hard coral is the stuff that doesn't move, and the soft coral is the stuff that does move with the motion of the ocean. So right here we do have a lot of our cabbage coral. Now this is a hard coral. It's a very strong coral. As you can see, it is right on the outside of the reef here and takes most of the weather. So during storms and extreme weather events, they are a bit susceptible and can break off or get damaged or die. But because of their quick growth rate, they do recover quite quickly. Now that wavy coral you see down there, that's waving with the motion of the ocean. Anyone guess what we call that coral?
What's that around?
A trepang.
Sorry?
Sea slug.
No, not hair coral, but it's close. That's a good one. That's our spaghetti coral. Now you may see some black or brown slug-like looking things on the ocean floor there. Now these guys are our sea cucumbers. The brown ones kind of look spiky. They're our pineapple sea cucumbers. Now these guys are the vacuum cleaners of the ocean. There's a giant clam down there, a very small one. Now they go around eating all the sand and all the organic material or toxins in the sand they use in their metabolism for energy. And then pure sand comes out of their backside. So if you are on the beach at Green Island today and are sitting in the sand, just keep in mind a lot of that sand has probably been through the digestive tract of a sea cucumber. It's not the only fascinating thing about the back end of a sea cucumber. There's also a small fish called the pearlfish that lives inside the bum of the sea cucumber. It does this because the sea cucumber has no natural predators, thus it is a very safe place to call home. There were a couple of yellowfish just swimming in the boat. They always hang out in pairs. They're our butterfly fish. They mate for life, and when one of them dies, the other one passes away on a broken heart. You also have some demoiselle fish. They're the bright blue ones, bright fluorescent ones you see hanging very close to the coral in small schools. As we come over some of this coral as well, you may see some black squiggly lines in the coral. Now these are our burrowing clams. So they open and close and dig themselves into the coral. And then they filter feed small microorganisms. Now these guys have a special eye in their mantle that allows them to detect shadow. So when we go over them with the boat, you often see them opening and closing. Now just recently we have seen a couple of parrotfish swim under the boat. They were kind of bright blue with a few other colours, reds and greens in them. These are our male parrotfish. This boulder coral here is over 1 metre wide, so this one here is probably over 100 years old. So our female parrotfish are actually a darker brown or red colour. And all parrotfish are actually born female. So some of them do transition to male if required. Yeah, they're all born female.
A female, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fish that do that.
Yeah,
It's not just the parrotfish thing.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can see a parrotfish that's transitioning. It's like half blue and half like dark brown.
It's a vein. It's a vein. Is that a big slug? I've seen I've seen him drones yet. Just really good luck.
Now we're just going to hover over an area we like to call the clam garden. There are very scarce the clams on this island, this area, so please keep a sharp eye out. Now giant clams can grow up to 600 kilos and they can live for well over 100 years. Now we're just going to head over to another bommy we like to call Graham's bommy. Alright guys, we'll go see if we can find some more fish and another. Here we go, guys. They're starting to rock up. So these flat ones down here that kind of look like they've been sat on, they're our batfish. Now these guys are coming right up to the glass and turning on their side. They're not doing that because the boat's in their way. They're actually checking you guys out. So make sure you wave back. Otherwise the sea may get salty.
A salty.
You don't feed these fish, do you?
Now the long torpedo-like grey-looking ones, they're our Tealy trevallies. Their cousins, the giant trevally, can actually reach speeds of up to 60 kilometres an hour over a very short distance of less than a metre. They have been known to leap out of the water and catch seabirds that are flying past. Now we also have our yellow-tailed fusiliers down there. They're the real blue ones with the yellow tails. We also like to call them banana fusiliers because of their tail shapes and colour. Now we also have a fish down there that's kind of orange with blue spots and has really definitive scales. When they come back. Like that one down there. That's our spangled emperor. Now these guys are a highly sought after table fish. There's a couple more.
Good size.
But luckily for them, Green Island is a no-take zone, a green zone, so we can't take shells, fish, not even a stick. So they do live a very peaceful life. This big fat one here is a red bass. It doesn't look very red, but when it does start to hunt and come closer to the surface, it does get a bit of a red tinge. Now I don't know about you guys, but these fish do look a little bit hungry to me. What do you reckon?
Yep, they need to feed.
So if you guys on this right hand side of the boat just wanted to get your cameras ready, and I'll see if these fish are hungry at all. And just look behind you. One. Right guys, on the other side of the boat, get ready.
We should all go to the other side of the boat. Yeah, they are.
3.
Yeah, they're back here.
Yeah.
So you'll notice the Tealy trevally actually hit the surface of the water before the food even did. So this is just a good example of what great predators they are. So at this point of the journey, does anyone have any final questions about anything they've seen today or haven't seen?
No, they covered everything for me.
Turtles.
Turtles. It's crazy. We saw 5 on the last trip, 9 on this
There
trip.
was a few on the side of the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah, we saw one.
Yeah, there was a
And
couple
we saw
up
a
there.
little shark too.
All right.
Yeah, when you're walking along the jetty, there will be sharks and turtles
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
More so in the afternoon for sharks, but turtles will be popping up all day. You're just going to keep an eye out for them. If you are snorkeling, you will see them and be able to.
There's some nice trickies from there.
It's cool.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately that is all we have time for today. We'll just start making our way back to the Big Cat, and I please ask that you remain seated. And as we come up to the back of the Big Cat, there may They're more in the open water. We don't really get many around just the island here.
If you've got this far, thanks for watching. There'll be more to come on Cairns and the areas around Cairns and the Atherton Tablelands.